Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, Flash Antonio, and I am going to have a very special guest in today's interview. He is the fight director, Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kenji Tanigaki.
The movie just have the sword fight, the gunfight, car action. But this movie have everything.
Woo! Hello, Kenji.
Hello, hey. Magandang araw.
Oh, yes, magandang araw din sa'yo. Thank you so much
hello.
for spending time. We are so happy to have you.
Me too. Thanks for the giving opportunity to say something. Yeah.
I'm going to talk about this
Okay.
movie.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Woo! So many surprises. Okay.
Change.
Now, okay. So what you're seeing is the stunt shirt for Snake Eyes. Yeah, for Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins. If we're talking about Snake Eyes, you also have to talk about Arashikage. Arashikage sword.
Nice.
Okay, so like I'm all set for the premiere. Talking about the sort of soft reboot, there have been like a lot of news sites that are reporting it's more of a soft reboot from the previous two films. How did you get attached to this project? And how did you first accept the news of the assignment? Did you apply? Did you send a reel that like, okay, I'm interested in doing Snake Eyes? Or did they approach you? Did Paramount approach you?
One producer called me. We will shoot Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe. Do you have the time to join us? And at that time, they said they will start the shooting around April of 2019. They called me February, and then Kenshin is supposed to shoot until July, so I'm not available. Jojo, one stunt coordinator of the Harvard, Jonathan Eusebio.
So he recommended you.
Yeah, he recommended me. This stuntman is we have a mutual friend and mutual,
connection.
Yeah, connection.
Network.
Yes, and Jojo recommended me because he has another movie. And then he asked me the schedule. Oh, I have no time. And then I think 1 month, 2 months later, they call me again. And then they will start shoot October 2019. Oh, I have the time. After
Perfect.
After Rurouni Kenshin and Donnie called me. Anyway, you must come back to Hong Kong. Okay, just 1 month. And then I went to Vancouver. It was the 6th of August.
So it was really a tight schedule. So
but
I'm on board. I'm flying out. I'm flying in. I'm going there. I'm doing this.
It's very good timing. This producer Jeff Waxman.
Mm-hmm.
And Chad is very good friend. Of course, they worked together before. Chad said, "Oh, Kenji is good. Yeah, let him do the second unit director." And then Jeff listened what Chad said. That's why I can be the not just a fight choreographer. Because Jeff trusts me. So it's very good setup.
Knew I had to step up my game with Kenji Tanigaki. We did such an intensive training course.
Kenji is a myth, a legend, a god.
Kimani, when we shoot, we are on the same page.
He's got years of knowledge of choreography and swordplay, samurai stuff.
The sword work is the best I've ever seen.
If we're talking about Snake Eyes, he's one of the most iconic soldiers, commandos, ninja in pop culture history. And obviously you have to mention his sword brother, Storm Shadow. A lot of people would automatically think action, martial arts, and that's your forte, that's really, your bread and butter. Working with Henry Golding. So when he was first announced, a lot of people were in a way surprised, because Snake Eyes was was featured differently in the comics,
Yes, oh yes,
and
we are surprised too. Yeah.
so hesitant to accept him in terms of being able to portray, Snake Eyes. How were you committed to, like, okay, I'm going to make Snake Eyes out of Henry Golding?
First of all, I will make very good relationship with director
Mhm.
because director is everything. Director makes the whole movie. So I will listen. And then sometimes I will advise. Maybe this is better. Yeah. So Robert Schwentke, his knowledge about the Japanese film is very, very huge. He knows a lot of very traditional Japanese sword play or Japanese film. So first of all, I go to understand what he needs, and then I try to show something new. We make some choreography, we make some action and edit and send to the producer and send to the Roberto and just keep note what they need, what they like. And then Henry and Angel Koji is coming and
Yeah.
start to train. Yeah.
First week is hell week. Your body is literally going from 0 to 60. Training, we all realized a lot about ourselves.
I've seen his like fight scene that they
Yeah.
showed on the show quite recently, and
Oh,
I was
that's
actually
the training footage. Yes.
yeah, training footage, and
Yes. In
I was
Vancouver.
hoping to see you. I was hoping to see you in the background. I think you were there,
because I'm shooting.
so you were the one shooting it.
I was shooting the footage.
Okay. So I was
Yeah.
hoping I could like see a glimpse of you
Maybe
in
in
there.
the mirror. In the
Yeah.
mirror. You can
Yeah,
see
like
me,
a reflection.
I'm holding the camera.
Henry Golding training for Snake Eyes. Look at this.
How are they going to do this? When I found out that you were the fight coordinator, that was it. I was like, okay, I'm on board, because like if you're trying
Wow.
some inspiration from your previous work, I was more than on board about what you would be able to produce, what you would be able to film, what you would be able to choreograph.
Henry Golding. Because people don't have the image for
They don't have it yet.
yeah.
So when they see it, prepare
So
to
that
have your
that's
mind blown.
yeah, so that the impact is people negative change the positive. That's the impact is much bigger than when so-called action star, action actor do some nice action.
How was it working with Henry and Andrew Koji and Iko Uwais in terms of like their physical readiness? I know Andrew can move. I mean, obviously he can.
Yeah.
Iko as well. I mean, these are like really fight guys, But like, so how was it working with those guys?
First of all, every actor is very amazing, and every actor has his style. Iko is, of course, Iko has style. Andrew has style, and Henry. I think many people will be surprised at Henry's performance because, yeah, he's very charming. Yeah, let's say charisma.
Yeah, charisma.
Yeah, Henry had these kind of things, and of course, he made effort. He made effort every day. I think 5 hours every day, like punching and kicking. Every day, he just very concentrate about his training and his character and for this movie. And then every day better than day by day, he's getting better.
He's improving.
And yes, and then outfit, and then he already become Snake Eyes.
It's
Coming from you, seeing the development, not just seeing it as it's just another job, it's just another project, but being able to see the process which Henry went through to become who he needs to be, with his gifts, his
Yes.
charismatic gifts, his bubbly attitude, he's easy to work along with. Now we're going to talk about fight scene. my friend, shout outs to Temujin David. He wanted to know, like, did you have any particular styles in mind for certain characters? Like, let's say if this was Hard Master, there was a separate style. If this was like Storm Shadow, he had a different fighting style.
Yeah, because this is everything about the original story. Storm Shadow, his level is very, very high level. And Snake Eyes not his physical and his technique wise is not as good as Storm Shadow. And that's why Andrew must be very technical. He would be the next leader of Arashikage. Of course, something happened and it got in vain, right? But Snake Eyes is just newcomer and go to Japan to join Arashikage and see the Japanese culture and to train with some master, fight with some master and do the test, right? Henry, he doesn't have to be very technical. But
I see.
At the same time, he's very good at the react these kind of things. If some actor is very technical, he knows what's the next.
Yeah, he telegraphs the move.
Yes.
He's telegraphing the move. He knows what's going to happen next.
But when Henry fight with some guys, looks like it's a real or it's choreographed or unchoreographed because his reaction is very true.
Yeah.
Every reaction is coming. So that makes audience is very excited. Sees wow,
because it's really the origin. He's still beginning, and the reaction is that it's very genuine in terms of really reacting to the blows and the strikes.
Henry is very, very good at doing this kind of reaction. Yeah, so I think do the nice attack. I think everyone can do that after the training. But do the natural reaction, organic reaction is let's see their gift.
Yeah, you can't fake that. Yeah, you can't fake that. That's really like what makes them special.
Their background is Japanese katana and Japanese clan, right? So is a Japanese sword.
It's purely Japanese. It's purely Japanese.
Sword. Yes.
Okay.
Because, and of course some acrobatic stuff because Andrew Koji is very
he's very acrobatic. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's kicking. When we choreograph Iko's fight, I let him in. In Japan, Japan part. Iko has a fight scene. Iko knows. Iko has the best knowledge for his style.
Exactly.
Right. So Iko, come. Just tell me. Just tell us how you move. If this situation, how you move. Okay, do this. Okay, maybe this. And then we choreograph something. And Iko, can you work with some guy? Iko, remember this. Hey, Kenji, can I change this? Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's our collaboration.
I see.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Iko on also being very collaborative, in terms of like
because I cannot totally understand what Silat is, what Iko's style. So the best way is bring him in and we make it together.
We have Larry Hama, the creator of Snake Eyes, pretty much, and comic book legend. He was excited about what you were doing with the stunt team, with the choreography, fight choreography.
Larry Hama being on board gave us the stamp of approval. We've all loved his work for an entire generation.
Larry revealed that he went to Vancouver.
Yes.
He mentioned your name, in my other interview with Larry. He was very profuse. in his, amazement, and like how he loved your work. In terms of him being there, did you consult Larry on which moves? I mean, we're talking about fighting styles or fighting moves or choreography. On which moves he wanted to be incorporated in the film, or he just let you do your thing?
Yeah, because I know he's a very good at the sword and like
Bow.
archer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bow. At that time, we already almost finished the Bakuba part and
I
prepare
see.
some Japanese. So our flavor and our taste is almost decided fixed. Yeah, so I just show him our like our previous which I used the stuntman to shoot.
I see.
So I just asked him, yeah, we try to doing this kind of things, and then he liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I think like saying he liked it is an understatement. The one word that he kept on saying about, describing the fight scenes that he saw, the choreography that you created was mind blowing.
They brought in a sword fight choreographer from Japan who did the choreography for a bunch of really famous
Kenji Tanigaki.
Yeah. This guy is amazing. Really nice guy. And he brought his whole crew with him. They did one fight that's just mind blowing. It's a very different feel and visual impact than the previous show movies.
Kept on saying
wow.
that word. It was like
Thank you.
mind blowing. And like when you see Larry get all hyped up, something really good is coming, because that's his baby. Like Snake
Yeah.
Eyes and Storm Shadow are, he
Yeah.
keeps on saying there are two sides of the same coin. He's very protective about, those two, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow.
Completely character driven. The readers would come back to spend more time with characters they liked. I came up with the backstory about Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow being comrades, brother, loyalty story.
Did you have to watch the previous G.I. Joe movies, the two
Yes,
previous G.I. Joe movies?
of course.
And did you have to try to match Ray Park's Snake Eyes portrayal? Or this is a totally different Snake Eyes that we're going to see?
Robert Bigelow is totally different with previous two.
I see.
I think he wanna express some old school Japanese film feel.
To pick up from those inspirations and create your own version of Snake Eyes.
Yeah, of course he watched the Rurouni Kenshin and he loves the 13 Assassin, Mike version. So he knows his knowledge support us, and his vision is different from previous two. So
Okay,
I just
like
follow.
the technique would be a bit different as well. So like Ray Park's Snake Eyes is a bit different from Henry Golding's version.
I think more Japanese characterized. I think Henry doing this kind of thing is very special. I think.
Yeah, it's
Because
very special.
if we do the Japanese cultures, it's Japanese doing Japanese culture. But Henry, this character as outsider from Japan, come to Japan. So I hope there's something different.
Closing. So like I would like to ask for your parting words to Filipino fans and movie fans in general about Snake Eyes. What can they expect, and parting words?
Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins. So I hope everybody enjoyed this film. And I don't know where I will shoot the film, but wherever, we just try to shoot the good film and great film to entertain you guys. So I hope you will like it. Salamat.
Thank you. Oh, salamat. Maraming salamat. We appreciate, the effort to really produce, to really tell great stories through action. And again, thank you so much for your time, Kenji-san.
You too.
From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate, this particular interview because I think not too many people know. I think this is one of your very few interviews in
In
English.
English, yeah.
Yeah, and typically you wouldn't find a lot of those online. And I'm
Mm.
very happy to be one of the few people to be able to tell your story, working with different talent, going up to Hollywood level, and the dedication that you put in, the brotherhood and the family that you've built with Tony and the Hong Kong stunt team and the Japan stunt team, and the trust that you get from the directors that you work with. And I hope that a lot of people would also appreciate the effort that you put in, like the adjustments that you have to think of just to really make a good scene extra special. So once again, thank you guys for watching this very special episode with Mr. Kenji Tanigaki. Is the fight coordinator, fight director of a lot of awesome movies like Rurouni Kenshin, all five of those. Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, Tonian movies with Raging Fire and Enter the Fat Dragon in a way, and the Big Brother. So thank you so much for watching. Till our next geeky adventure. And thank you so much, Kenji, for your time. Maraming salamat.
Salamat, salamat.
That's it. Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.